Hello, everyone. Welcome to Can.Do.So. Today, I'm going to show you how to import and export the data in R. As a data analysis course, dealing data is the most important things. I have showed how to deal with the data, use mostly in built-in dataset, but I haven't shown you how to import and export data in a general way. So let's get started. First, we upload the library we always used, tidyverse. So let's do it. Okay, the most convenient way to use data is use the R data, built-in data. When you open the R, you can use the built-in with the basic R functions. For example, the data, you can show, you can see there's a lot of data set which you can use directly. For example, this empty cars, it's a frequent used data set to demonstrate, and there are IRIS, I guess. Yes, this one. So how to use the built-in dataset? You just directly type the name and run it, and you will get the dataset, and you can use it and use it as we showed it before. That's the data empty cars and the IRIS. That's similar. You just type the name and you can use it with the functions we have showed before. Okay, except the basic built-in dataset, you can use data through some packages. For example, the tidyverse package, there are Star Wars. It's also frequently used for demonstration. Use this data, you have to load tidyverse first. And there are some, maybe Star Wars fans know what this means. I'm not really a Star Wars fan, so this does not make much sense to me. Except Star Wars, we also showed the penguins, which in the penguins, farmer penguins. Yeah, you can upload the package and use the dataset. We have showed the penguins data, and if you know what the exactly penguins data name, then you can use it directly. You see, as we have showed in the ggplot2. But if you don't know the name, you can just use this, the the package name, and with the for that, and use tab. The tab is I'll show you the this one is tab. You just press this tab, then it will show you what's in the package. There's a penguin zoo and the penguins, and this one is passed to file. We don't bother about that. We have showed the penguins. Let's see what's the penguin source has. Oh no. It's the similar ones. Yeah. Okay. And I'll show you some other packages to use as a political scientist. I'm a little familiar with political data. So this first one is democracy data. First, upload the package. If you haven't installed, you can just go to here, install, and first. Oh, this one might be from the other place, from the GitHub. Package from GitHub. Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll show you how to use that one either. So also, this one is a very big data set. So if you use tab, you can see there's a lot of data set you can use. This one is a GWF's regime types, I guess. Yes. And yeah, there's a lot of, and they're qualified. 24. If you are a project scientist, you might know this data well. So never mind. Let me show you what's the ring data is. This is a regime type presidential. Actually, this does not tell us much. Yeah, that's democracy data. And there are car data. Actually, it's not about a car, it's a political data. And if you don't load this package, you can still use this one. You just practice package name and for dot and use the name, package name. This is a political, this is the British party, liberal, labor, conservative, voters age, economic condition, and economic household, and so on and so forth. Yes. And there's another one, it's a very big data set. It's a VDEM data. This one is very big. It's huge, actually. So we can't just open it directly. We better to check the code book and find the data we need. For example, use coup. My project or PhD is about coups, so you can choose. And you find there are 2 coup datas. Yes. If you know well, you know this is a Powell's data. Power and the same is course data. And how do you use it? You find there's a tag. There's a tag. So use the dim and pipe and select. CCOD is the code, the country's code, and the country's name, and the year. And there's a tag, as I have showed you. Tag. This one is a cool attempt, and this one is a cool succeed. So we can, this tag name does not make sense to us, so we change it to cool attempts. And this one also does not make sense, we can change it to cool succeed. Then, because the Power's cool dataset is only after 1950, so the filter is to after 1950, and we only choose there's a coups, which means the attempts is greater than 1. Then we can get the data. Yeah, this is the coup attempts and the coup succeed. 1 is once, 2 is twice in the same year. So in 1980 in Suriname, there are 2 coup attempts and 2 succeed. In Ghana in 1967, there's 1 coup attempts but failed. And so on and so forth. And in 1979, 2 coup attempts in Ghana, but only 1 succeed. The other one, I guess, failed, of course. So that's it. Okay, also we can use the download data from the internet, because we cannot always find the data we need on the R Studio. So we need to download data from the internet. So how do we do that? There's actually there's one way. This one is my supervisor's office, and the Christian's office. Yeah, Christian Skreda Gladish. So in A6, this is, I guess it's took in 2005 the picture, and he cooperated with other guys and have a very popular political leaders data set. Yeah, here. So we find the data set, and yeah, it looks ugly, but we can upload it to the, this is a URL. So you can directly use the URL like this, read.csv, and quotation mark, and between the quotation mark is URL, and we can, because this data is a little bit big, but there's some problem because we didn't give some argument. So actually we have to use another function, this one. Okay, use this one. We can get the 3,400 liters with 24 variables, features. Yes. So this one is ready delete. Okay. So the first one is from 1869 and until 2015, until the end of the 2015, about 3,400 leaders, political leaders. We got all this. Okay, that's it. But we have a more efficient tool to upload the data because there's a problem here. Here, you see, there's a ugly, weird mark because there's some. It's Spanish with accent, so it does not show correctly. So we use another one. We use data table function. And we add encoding equals to nothing. So now we find the same guy, same leader. You see, there's a shows correctly MORINIGO, but this one shows does not show correctly. And this with read, it's very quick if you have a very big data set. It will much faster than this one. Yeah, I might will cover this data set, this package in the future courses. Okay, after we have load data, we might want to save it local. Yeah, I'll show you it with a little data set. Show you here. This data set is from POSIT, from the official R. Only 6 rows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 variables. So just now we haven't saved the data to the environment. We just displayed it. So it does not show here because we didn't assign it. So there are 3 levels of upload data to R. The first level is like this. You use it once, but you didn't save it to environment. So if you want to use it again, you have to retype this code again. But if we may need to use many times, so we need to assign it like this. Okay, it does not show here, but we got it from here, and we can see it. This one. You see this one, there's NA, which supposed to mean missing values, but there one is NA. It are correctly detected as missing values. So we can go to this place to see what the fourth line, right? Fourth line, the last one, age is empty. So this function directly correctly picked it as missing values. But the NA, we suppose it is also a missing values, but it does not take it as a missing value. It's take it as a character. Okay, there's a 5, so we didn't take it as a, because there is a 5, which is a character, so this also will be called as a character instead of a numeric. So this one, there is another function, it's read is CSV, dot CSV, and there's underscore service. What's the difference? We can show it. First, we didn't give this. You see, this one NA is the same, but here, this function read.csv, leave it alone with as blank, as empty. So what if we want this one and this one both are missing values? We can add a argument is NA, take either N/A or empty as missing values. Okay, they both are missing values. And this one is so works as well. Yeah. Now we want to put this 5 pass to number 5 instead of a character. So we use so now we got the data here. So we can write it right to the local, right to this place. So what we do that? All right, data. Okay. It's simple. It's very simple. Just write.csv. This one you use without quotation mark should be kept the same as this thing. And this one you can change it. Use whatever name you wish, but it has to be make sense to you. We don't use this one at the moment. Okay, it does not show anything. If there's no error message, which means we got it right. So it's here. Students.csv. So how do we read it? We can read this one and students.csv. Okay, we find a weird things. This is 6 times 6, so it becomes 6 rows and 6 columns. But here we only have 6 rows, five columns. So what's happened? You see, we got another column, which is the order of the row. So we don't need it. How do we remove it? So that's why we use this one, which is row name is false. And rewrite it again. Now it's 6 times 5. Okay. So write CSV to local and read local CSV data is quite simple. Okay, there are some techniques I show you. First, there's a space in the variable name. There's space and there's dot, and there's no space, and there's a capital. So that's not insistent. So we might want to change it. How to change it? We have covered it. We can use select actually, or rename. That's both fine. Okay, let's change it to student ID full name. This one. But this rename is not very efficient. So we have a better way. Use janitor package. The janitor package you should install it if you haven't installed. Install package. I have installed it so I can directly use it. And you don't, if you just use once, you don't need to library it. You just use this, and for dot, we use the clean names function. You see, the janitor clean names function makes every variable names consistent. So in the same style. But we have noticed there's a 5, which is not right because it's a number 5. So we change it. Meal plan. This is a meal plan is a character. We change it to factor. So we use factor, change it, and age pass number if age equals to 5. Change it to age. Okay, this change becomes 5, and this becomes factor FCTR factor. So that's it. You might wonder why we just go directly to use the Excel or something to change it to 5. Yes, that's a solution, but if you do so in this, you do so in Excel way, nobody knows. Even you yourself, you don't know what you have changed. If there are a lot of data set, you need to change it. And after a while, nobody knows which one is original number and which one is has been changed. You can't even tell anybody else what number you have changed, what number is what value is original one. So we have make make some notes, record it what we have changed. In this way, we know we can clearly say it, no matter how long we have how long we have changed it. We will, even we forget it, when we just take a look at the code, we will know that what we have changed. Okay. Of course, you can also create the data by yourself. I just quickly show you the yeah. You use data frame, and this is a column name, and this row, 3 row, the second column, and the 3 row, third column, 3 row. Yeah, we can make it. Okay, the first column 1, 2, 3, like this. Second column ABC, third column true, false, true. Yeah. Okay, I know that the Excel data is very popular, so you might ask how do we upload the Excel data? I have a Excel data here, which is named ANOVA. How do we upload it? If you don't know, you just click it, and it will be from here, import dataset, and you will get a interface window, and like this. But and you can also go to here from Excel. You see there's SPSS, SAS, and this data. So R can load a lot of type of data set. This just to show you the from Excel, and you browse. This is the Excel. You can see the Excel data set. And open it. Okay. So if sometimes the Excel that has many sheets, so you can choose different sheet here. And you can change the range. If you don't change it, then you will upload the whole sheet. And also you can change the name. And also you can set the first row as names or not. If we unclick it, you see the R will give a row names, but the first the real row names become the first row. So a review, you know if you should click this or not click this. And we can upload it, import. So here. But normally I will recommend that after you complete this, you just copy the data, copy the code, copy it, and cancel, and copy the data here. Why do we do that? Why we just directly import from here? That looks much more convenient and easy to understand. If we use code, somebody does not remember the code, does not know which package should we use. And that kind of things. But if you only use once, that's fine. You import data from here. But if you need to use a lot of times, this one it will be much more easier. For example, we restart the our maybe we worked 2 hours, then we need to go to do other things. So if you want to upload this data again, you click this, click once, twice, and third, 4. You may need to change this for this. Even you don't need to change this, and you import 5, you at least have to click 5 times. But here we just click this. If we have code, just click this once. And voila, we got it here. So you get the idea. In most cases, you need to upload many times. So if you have a code, that's the easiest way, and most convenient ways to upload the data. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, that's all. And thank you for watching, and see you next time. As always, if you have any questions or suggestions, just leave message below. I will help you. Thank you.